just want to talk about this experience that I had recently, and it was honestly very scary. I wish I could have caught everything on camera, like in a video, and just me in a police car, because this is like the most, to me it was scary, and I didn't know how to react to it, just by crying a lot, just crying and freaking out and going like this at the same time, and I was scared and then I was anxious all at the same time. I'm just like I've never experienced something like this in my life, and it's almost basically a robbery, as I could say. Is okay. So I won't make this story too long, but it was scary. So I was just, my day was good. It was a very beautiful day. It was sunny. It was a nice day. Fresh breeze. It just feels good, and just things like that. And I was like in my therapy. It was on a Wednesday, and I was going to therapy, like always. And then after my therapist, she said, "Why not talk to the doctor that's coming to see you, psychiatrist, to give you more new medications, kind of stuff." Okay, so I'm gonna get a new medication for sleeping, insomnia, and for depression. So I went to see the doctor as a different psychiatrist doctor. Like, I met 3 different doctors. So okay. So they wrote it down on paper, and then to see this doctor again sometime, maybe, I think usually I see them in like 2 months later or something, or a month later, I don't know. So I went to the front desk. When I was done, they gave me the appointment card, and I was good to go with my mom and my dad, with my mommy and daddy, which I still call them mommy and daddy. And at first it was embarrassing to say that, but I'm just used to saying mommy and daddy. I'm still used to saying that. I never call my mom. I just call her mommy. Like, I'm just used to say mommy, daddy. I'm just used to doing that, and I still do that. So we went out after, went to eat breakfast. It was yummy, delicious, and it was a really good day. It was nice. And I can barely walk sometimes, and my back be hurting, and I don't know, something's wrong with me. Like, my body is just I don't know. It's like I've been pain and all this other stuff, like women's stuff, that I'd rather not talk about. I don't know. But yeah. So, we take a bus, we take buses. So me and my mommy and my daddy go walking, go to the bus stop, and I see, oh wait, there's a store here. I didn't notice there was a store, right? And then my daddy was like, he was like, oh yeah, that's new. It wasn't there before. It was some kind of a place to lottery stuff or something. I forgot. But now it's a store. I'm like, oh, I saw a cookie. So I just looking at sweets and stuff, like chocolate chip cookies. I was just looking at it outside, and I had a blouse, I think, right? It was red and had black polka dots on it and black pants. And I had this purse with me. This is my purse that I always take with me, right? My little purse. and like I was standing right there while they were waiting for the bus, and I'm just looking somewhere else, right? And I saw a man with a white, I think a tank top, white shirt. He was Hispanic, and he had a big cart thing full of stuff in it. I wasn't paying attention to that. It was like right next to the store, and I was standing right next to it. Like I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just looking at the cookies. Like my mind was somewhere else. Like cookies, like delicious. Then I was holding my phone, and then my appointment card. So all I did was like unzip my bag, and I was just putting it away. That's all I was doing. You know, I wasn't aware of my surroundings at all. Like it's like my mind was thinking about food and stuff, so I wasn't aware of anything around me. And I was just like putting away my appointment card, and I was holding it in my hand. So I was just putting it away. That's all I was doing. And then this man came out of nowhere, and it just so happens that his cart of stuff I was next to it, and he assumed that I was taking something from his stuff and putting it in my purse, in my bag, and I didn't understand what he was saying to me. Like it all went so fast. I'm just like, huh? Like I'm just like, wait, what are you doing? I was like very confused for a moment, and then he was like, what you got in your bag? What you got in your bag? I'm like, huh? Like I was very confused, and my heart was beating fast. And I'm like, wait, why is he approaching me? Like, what did I do? Like, I didn't do anything, right? And so, like, he continues on approaching me. So, what you got in your bag? Did you took something from me? Like, he was accusing me of taking his stuff from his cart thing that he drives around the street a lot. And I'm just like, he accuses me of taking his stuff and that I put it in my purse. I'm like, I didn't take anything from this person. Like, I was so confused, and everything was going so fast that I was getting scared. That he grabbed my bag, that I dropped my phone, and then I was gonna pick it up. But then I was like confused. Right then my dad came in and said, hey, what are you doing with my daughter? Right? And then he grabs my cell phone. And the other guy was trying to grab my purse. He said, my dad pushed his hand off of me, grabbing me, and he's like, get back here, you calling me a bitch, basically, saying all these bad curse words, saying, get back here, you bitch, come and get my fucking shit, get my stuff back, is what he was saying to me, all these words, and I'm just like still very confused. I'm like, wait, I don't understand, what's going on? So he tried to take my stuff, my purse, and my phone, and my dad was defending me. And by the time my mom noticed, she was like, wait, what? Like, she didn't know what was going on. Like, she just noticed, like, why this guy yelling at my daughter? Like, why is my dad, my father, why are you arguing with that man? Like, and I walked that way. He was pushing me that way. He said, leave my daughter alone. She didn't take anything. I'm gonna call the cops. And my mom was like, wait, hold on a second. Don't call my daughter that. Like, they were both like pushing me behind them. And then I was like, why is he saying that? Like, what? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. And then I started crying, bawling my eyes out, and then, because he thought that I took something, that I never did anything wrong. All I did was try to put my appointment card away, but he was trying to grab my purse away from me, and my phone, and I'm like, excuse me, you're accusing me of something I didn't even do. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. I was just happened to stand right there, and everything was so fast that I just couldn't help but cry. And I'm just like, what's going on? I'm crying. I'm still crying. My mom is holding me tight. She's holding me. And she's like, don't cry. And then I started breathing heavy. And I started hitting myself in the head. And I'm just like, breathing heavy. And then it's like, and then my dad was on the phone. And then this nice lady, she comes to us. right? And she's like, are you okay, sweetie? What happened? Like, why are you crying? Did that mean something to you? I didn't know what to say. I just like, all I said was, he was yelling at me. I didn't do anything. And just like all this stuff that happened, and just like in that one moment, it was too fast. I was confused. I was scared and anxious and crying and breathing heavy, and I didn't know. And she's like, my mom was mad at me for crying and hitting myself, and she was mad at me like, why are you doing that? Stop acting crazy, you know? Just because you have autism doesn't mean you have to act like that. I'm just like, excuse me, this is how I'm reacting. I don't know how else to react, and I can't change that. That's me, and I'm very sensitive, and this nice lady, she was offending me too, and she went to that man and started talking to him, and then she grabbed his stuff and she just dumped all his stuff on the ground, and she was like, you know what, don't need to cry. She was like, don't cry, you're a beautiful girl, you don't need to cry, you know, you're adorable, you're too cute to cry, you're too beautiful to cry. And she was a very nice person. And there's not a lot of nice people in the world who would actually see something happen and try to like stop that person. Like, oh, they're watching and being nosy. It's like, oh, it's not my business. But there are actually people that are so nice, so kind. They don't have to do it, have to get involved or defend people. But she was so nice, you know. And she's like, I'll give you my number if you want a friend, and you know, and people like that, they're just ignorant. And that person was on drugs. He didn't know what he was saying, and I'm just like, I thought maybe I did something wrong, you know, but I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't, and you know what? I am me, and you don't mess or hurt or accuse someone that took your stuff without even having any proof that they did, you know? And I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm so glad that my mom and dad were there with me, you know? I'm so glad they were there with me. And this nice lady, she was so nice to defend me, and wow. The cops came, and I will put a little clip in here to show you just a little bit. I was in the police car. I didn't get a chance to take a picture or anything else so I could show proof like this actually happened, but
Can't believe it, you know. Same guy was there, you know, before it was happening, you know.
it was scary. You know?
Sí, yeah. That he told me, you know.
So yeah, I was in the police car, went to the police station to ID the person. You know, been there for a couple of 3 hours in there, and it was crazy. And I was crying, and then the next I was depressed for a few hours. I was just sitting there, and I'm just sitting there staring into nothing on the ground, just looking. I'm just like, I couldn't process what happened. It was too much. But that's my story time, and how a random person accused me of robbing when I didn't even do anything. So they tried to rob my stuff, saying, give me some money. I'm just like, first of all, I don't even carry money. I don't use money. I don't know money. I don't understand it. And second, what's in my bag is not worthy of taking, except a journal of writing my feelings, and glasses, and tissue, and earphones, and appointment cards. That's something, but that's all I have in my purse. I don't have a wallet. I never used it, and I don't know, not that like crazy a lot, but to me it was, because I was scared. He said he did threaten me, my life, and it was scary to me. So anyway, sorry. I'm moving back and forth right now. We're just doing this because I don't know why. Anyway, there's a story time that happened recently. Like, wow. Anyway, like this video and thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and links down below for more videos, more story time, more mental health videos, more LGBTQ plus content videos. You know, safe space, everyone included, no matter who you are. Love is love. Support this channel, please. And if you have any similar stories or experiences, whether it's accused of being like stealing something or robbery, attacked, etc., it's okay. And whatever your experience is, as long as you live and you're still alive the next day, then be grateful. Not many people are lucky. So yeah. It was just something that happened so fast. You know, it was crazy. But anyway, like this video, subscribe, and until next time, bye guys.